What's up, everybody? This is Eric from Champion Jerseys Only, a new podcast about champion NBA basketball jerseys from yesteryears. We're under the umbrella of the Hoops Media podcast, newly started. This is volume 1. We've been doing some videos on YouTube here and there in the past. I'm going to kind of follow the same format we've been using for those just to kind of get things kicked off. Once again, first podcast we've really done this this year on champion jerseys, and it's going to be fun. I'm a little nervous, not going to lie, but looking forward to it. Looking forward to doing many of these. We're going to base the podcast off week by week, depending on how many jerseys we pick up. New pickups, going to call them that. And we'll do a podcast about the new pickups and then highlight some of the jerseys that we already have. Once again, all the jerseys that we have are for sale, and we'll put the link for the Etsy page wherever you're able to reach that at. And please check it out. We have plenty of champion jerseys. We have other memorabilia, sports, mostly NBA stuff. Please check that out. So once again, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Eric. Love champion jerseys. Can remember in the 90s when they were coming out. Getting that brand new Jordan or Charles Barkley or Kobe, and just the allure of the jersey itself. And here we are over 20 years later, still talking about them, and they're one of the coolest things. I do like other NBA jerseys, of course, any NBA jersey, but especially the champion jersey. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys what we have and some information about them, just some history about them. Maybe you guys have some questions. I know there's some blogs online that deal heavily with champion jerseys and just the history of them, when they came about, when they left, and all the different ins and outs of the champion jersey. So once again, we'll go through our pickups for this week. Typically, we get anywhere from 1, 2 to 5 or 6 a week, and they usually go up right away, unless they're some kind of special jersey that needs to have some special attention. So without further ado, I'll pull up the first one here. It's actually around my back. First pickup we got today, the show, is a Washington Wizards, number 23. You know who that is, Michael Jordan. This one's actually a boys size large. The code they use for that is 14 to 16, and probably be pretty big on a boy. It looks pretty big for a large for a boy, but maybe more like a extra large, but not quite a men's small. But jersey's in pretty good shape. It's got some fading around here where the moon, I believe, was, or part of the Wizard logo. But overall in great shape. Of course, Michael Jordan, easily one of the top jerseys to buy, even when he went to the Wizards. These can be not rare to find, but tough to find sometimes. Next up is the Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller, size 40. That's a men's medium. It's all blue. This one's probably from mid-90s, I believe. I can't remember exactly when they switched their logo exactly, but likely mid-90s, maybe 95, 96. Jersey's in great shape. Like I said, men's size medium. Typically these jerseys run kind of small. I think they do shrink over the years. Keep in mind this jersey might be close to almost 20 years old. So it's in great shape for that old. A little bit of cracking around the numbers and whatnot, but overall in great shape. I believe we have this one. Listed in the 80s, maybe $85. And the third and final one, definitely my favorite, Always a treat when you get a hold of these. Kobe Bryant, purple, Lakers. This is a kids extra large, but it is in great shape. I know it's hard to see the color, but purple. A little bit of cracking on the numbers on the back, but not too bad. Um, Obviously, before Kobe passed away, his jerseys were pretty awesome to get a hold of. Um, Unfortunately, after he passed away, they became even more illustrious. So these are tough to get. Typically, you can't get any even a kid size for anything under $100. We do have a couple yellow Kobe kid size. So to pick up a purple one is pretty cool. Kind of in the collecting mode for Kobe's. Never collected them while he was alive, but just always loved his game, and loved his attitude and everything, and definitely a sad passing. Anyway, purple Kobe in great shape, like I said before. Got the yellow trim. You can see how sturdy it is, how much it's held up over the years. Once again, this is probably almost close to 20 years old. And then one of the last things I want to do every time is kind of show off what we have on. So today I'm wearing a Orlando Magic champion jersey, and one thing I'll try to do as I go along is kind of point out the ins and outs of these. So if it has the champion C here and the NBA logo, as long as the jersey itself is not faked or anything like that, it's called a replica. So the replicas, were the easy ones to get, even though they're probably priced in the 30s, $40 to $50 when they first came out. These jerseys can range anywhere from $60 to $150, $200, depending on which kind and which one you want. You can pay a lot of money. So anyway, this one's kind of rare. Grant Hill for the Magic, white is pretty tough to find. For the most part, the colors were the more popular ones. So if you find a white one, it is kind of tough to find, and they're usually typically kind of rare. So this is kind of cool. The cool thing about this one is it is a size 52, and I actually had a blue and a white one. The blue one already sold. But this one is actually never really been worn, and it's actually got the original tag on it, which is really cool to see. Double XL, size 52, like I said. If you can see here, originally sold for $39.99. It was marked down to $29. I'm not sure if this was from the place that I got it from, probably down to $19.99. And then it has the NBA Authentics sticker here too, which is what they use to authenticate merchandise with the little silver logo there. This is our little tag that we put on them. But the jersey's in great shape. I don't believe it's ever been worn. If it has, it's been just like what I just did just now. Of course, Grant Hill did not play with the Magic for too long. I believe his injury started when he came to Orlando from Detroit. So wasn't there for too long, and then kind of became a journeyman after that. But to find one of these is pretty tough. I know we have this one listed for well over $100 because it's kind of hard to find. But that's our wear for the day. And then behind me, we have one, if you can see, kind of shown off there. It's a Cleveland Cavaliers Mark Price in the picture frame there. We'll try to spotlight one every week as well. Mark Price, size 40, which is a medium in men's, and it's in great shape as well. The older Cavaliers jerseys are kind of tough to find, so definitely an awesome jersey. thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm doing this at like 6 in the morning, so I'm half asleep. But I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. Use the hashtag Champion Jerseys Only on Instagram and Twitter. We want to see if you have any jerseys that you like, and want to check out what you got in your collection. Love to see it. And email us if you have any questions, if you want us to go over anything. It's championjerseysonly@gmail, and we'll definitely air some of those questions if you have some from time to time. Definitely want to keep this up, and we're going to build on this from week to week, and go over some different things, maybe talk about some of the ins and outs with the jerseys as far as what they're made of, the difference between authentics, replicas, and of course the gamers, which are really cool to find, and spotlight the ones we have. So appreciate you tuning in. If you love Champion jerseys, please check us out. Please share this with your friends. We'll have a link to our Etsy page where you can buy pretty much anything that we have, and also we'll get the hashtag going. Have a great day.